What's up, everyone? I'm Dave from DraftDashboard.com with your DFS picks for this week. Let's dive right in, starting with the quarterback position. First up is Lamar Jackson from the Baltimore Ravens going against the Cleveland Browns, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall. Lamar's been on fire recently, averaging 28 fantasy points per game. He's coming off sensational performances with scores of 35, 23, and 37 fantasy points in his last 3 games. His ability to rack up points makes him a top choice this week. He's projected at 22 points with about 45.8% ownership, so you know the field has confidence in him. If you read recent news, you'd know that Lamar threw for 281 yards with 5 touchdowns against the Buccaneers, extending the Ravens' win streak to 5 games. With that kind of momentum and skill, I'm all in on Lamar Jackson this week against the Browns. Let's look at some running backs. Kenneth Walker III from the Seattle Seahawks is an intriguing option this week against the Buffalo Bills, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense. Walker has been consistent, averaging 23 fantasy points per game and projecting for 17 this week. He's been delivering robust performances with 23, 21, and 15 fantasy points in his last 3 games. His touch count is keeping him valuable, making him a sensible pick for this week's lineup. At the wide receiver position, Drake London from the Atlanta Falcons presents an excellent opportunity facing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who have one of the worst defenses overall. Drake's been averaging 18 fantasy points per game, scoring 18, 19, and a whopping 36 in his recent outings. With his knack for stepping up in crucial moments, London's projected 17 points make him a standout choice. This guy is someone you can count on, especially in favorable matchups like this one. Over to the tight ends, consider Kyle Pitts from the Atlanta Falcons as well. Atlanta is going up against a weak Tampa Bay defense, which ranks poorly against the tight end position. Pitts has averaged 9 fantasy points per game, with performances of 14, 10, and 16 in the last 3 games. With a projection of 9 points, he's a value option worth considering in your lineups. In spite of some questionable officiating calls highlighted in recent news, Pitts has been an exceptional target for the Falcons. Switching to the flex position, Joe Mixon from the Houston Texans is playing the Indianapolis Colts, who have a poor defense overall. Despite some concerns about his past injuries, Mixon makes a promising play with an average of 24 fantasy points per game. He recently scored 29 and 30 points in his last 2 appearances. Although a prior sprained ankle raised some flags, his current health and matchup project him to score 15 points, making Mixon a strong option this week. Finally, if you're looking for a defense, consider the Detroit Lions. They're taking on the Tennessee Titans, who rank near the bottom in offensive strength. With a projected 6 points and a modest 4.5% ownership, the Lions' recent outing scoring 6, 18, and 7 points in their last matchups shows they have the potential to disrupt the Titans' offense. Remember, you can try all these daily fantasy tools by clicking the link in the description below and maximize your lineup's potential using our picks. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more weekly DFS updates. Good luck.